Hi, my name is Raymond Creary. I'm a photographer, creative director, and student. I grew up in Smyrna, Georgia, about 20 away from Atlanta, so a little small town. It was pretty calm. I'd say it's a good place for a kid to grow up. But obviously, like, you want to explore Atlanta a little more, like, especially when you go to college there. It turned out to be a place that was like right here, and I didn't even know that was this good, so. I know I wanted to do concept shoots for a while during my senior year, and then finally after I graduated high school, then I just did a shoot with my friend, and then we just started doing stuff from there. Just really like concept stuff, creative stuff. So I always wanted to do creative vision things in general. I think I found it by constantly creating, and then I think that shaped what I know I want to create, and then also inspo from just other things that I see. And then when I see something that matches the vibe that I want to match, I'll just work around that as well. And then, yeah, so I'd really just say inspo, like my social media timeline inspo, along with just still putting out work and then shaping yourself as a photographer. To like edgy sometimes, like most of the time, and I'll switch it up to make it more lighter. So it's like two different kind of parallels. I don't know, because I do like how it's showing a lot of details, so it just kind of like sharpens it a little bit. But you know when to use a certain amount. You don't want to use too much all the time. But yeah, I think just the look of the clarity is what got me into it. I feel like you don't have to really study it, but like you can if you want to. But I definitely want to major in something else, because I know I wanted to do like sports, media stuff behind the scenes. So that ties into journalism and stuff like that. It's a lot of things that tie into journalism as well. But yeah, I'd say like I wouldn't really want to study photography, to be honest. I don't think, I'd rather just like do it and like learn from my experiences. I'm a journalism major, so yeah, pretty much just like writing, telling stories, stuff like that. And also with the magazine I have, it's pretty much a lot of journalism. So I started it in June. It's really just like a student-run magazine. That's basically what it's about. But we basically are just gonna have like creative events and then creative-based shoots and whatnot. So it's also just a community, like a specific niche of a community that I'm forming with it as well. A whole nother vibe of just events and photo shoots and energy for Atlanta, so yeah. I'm having like an exhibit in New York in February. That's one thing that is like coming, like event-wise, but I hope mostly, like, of course I get a physical copy of it, and then it also just being one of those like Days or ID magazines, one of those bigger magazines, and then just it being known to have unique type of events and exhibits, and for it to be recognized by the right people and whatnot, to see that it's something different, so yeah. Yeah, so it was in a tunnel, like an abandoned tunnel pretty much. And they basically just like walked. Yeah, it was just basically the fashion show in a tunnel. Like we just had the lighting and everything and whatnot, and they just like walked around. Seeing it come together, because like I never seen anybody do a show in a tunnel. So I just like the day it came, when I was seeing and then seeing the people that came out as well, I was like very surprised, like extremely, that it all came together. So there were like categories, and then there were a couple designers as well. So yeah, like 3 designers and then 5 categories. And then the categories were like, you know, things like masquerade, or like themes, as you would say. Themes, or so like 2014 or whatnot. It was actually a crazy experience. Like one of my mentors, like she was a co-producer, she helped me out, but it was like a crazy, like stressful, like it might seem cool like doing a show, but it's like it's stressful when you have to put everything together and stuff. So, but I think overall the experience was pretty cool. How it was definitely like just you have to be everywhere at one time, and basically, and also just there's a lot of, you know, because you're handling a group of people, so it was like a lot of just like organization and whatnot. But yeah, I think it overall shaped me and trained me to do better on my next production. I'd say it's very complicated because you have to, you know, set timers, set reminders to like, because it's easy to slip up on an assignment or forget that you have to do that assignment, and then it would just like slip past your mind easily. So I'd say just like really just keeping yourself accountable. It's like you could benefit from college in a lot of ways. A lot of people just go through like the classes and stuff and don't really meet people through their whole experience. And I think like the people you meet is a big part about like where you will be in the future and how you can take advantage of college. Well, journalism itself is a very broad spectrum major. So, I mean, I guess photography, like, it tells a story. When you mention like sports photography, it also tells a story. It's just like, it's like one of the key components of journalism, to be honest, photography, and then also creative direction and having a magazine. It's really just like documenting a lot of stuff and then a specific niche like of a crowd, and then really just like the art in it as well. With like the specific eye that I have and I feel like I have, it's just like I feel like people need to see what I'm thinking sometimes. Yeah, it just helps a lot of things as well when you just like put your stuff out there, that like you don't just hold it in. Like I don't like when I know an idea, I write it down and like put it together immediately. So I'd say like the drive to get it done. I don't want people to really expect like, because a lot of people just do like basic poses and basic like color grading and stuff. But yeah, I'd say just I want people to feel surprised, and I'd say it's like surprising photography. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. People reach out to me after the show, so I'd say like I'll be working on people's shows, and then I'll also be doing my own creative direct more things as well for shoots. So yeah, literally just like put it out there and not think about it. Because like if you think too hard, then you're cooked. Like you just gotta put it out there, to be honest, and not overthink. There's no time to overthink.